All right, so this is the problem when you have a closed practice that has become gentrified and mixed with other systems of folk magic or whatever you want to call it. So let's talk about how the word backfire is so often overused and misunderstood in the hoodoo community, because y'all are letting these new age and Wiccan concepts sneak into a closed practice. And let's get one thing clear: hoodoo does not involve karma. In fact, if you are black, you are your oppressor's karma. When people say that a hoodoo working has backfired, what they usually mean is misalignment. That means your timing was off, your intent was unclear, you did not have the right materials or spirits backing you. That is not a backfire, that is just bad execution. Words have meaning, y'all. If hoodoo truly backfired the way that people claimed, then when enslaved Africans used it to protect their families, to escape and get revenge, they would have faced spiritual repercussions for trying to survive. Make that make sense. So let me say this loud for the people in the back who are all up in the comments saying this. Karma is not in hoodoo. It is not our African descendants of slaves concept. It does not apply in hoodoo, period. Karma comes from Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and is based on reincarnation and consequences across multiple lifetimes. Hoodoo is rooted in Christianity, African spiritual traditions, and ancestor veneration. Different system, different rules. Once again, words and things have meanings. You do not get karma for defending yourself. You do not get karma for protecting your family. You do not get karma for calling back what belongs to you. Hoodoo was born out of enslavement, oppression, and survival. Enslaved people did not sit around waiting for karma to handle things. Hoodoo did that for them. They used it to protect their families, to gain freedom, win court cases when laws were against them, taking revenge when it was necessary. And this wasn't just during slavery. This was up through Jim Crow and even now. If you are black and using hoodoo today, you are not going to be punished by karma. You are the consequence. And this is why mixing hoodoo with other practices is dangerous. Hoodoo has its own rules, its own balance, and its own way of working. It does not need Wiccan harm none beliefs. It doesn't need the threefold law. It does not need new age karma concepts. Every time you mix these foreign ideas into hoodoo, you water it down and gentrify it. If you can't respect the practice as it is, then you shouldn't be practicing it. So next time somebody says hoodoo backfires or involves karma, ask them where they learned that from. Because I promise you, it's not from real woot workers. It is from whitewashed books and TikTok misinformation. So drop a in the comments if you want to learn more real hoodoo knowledge. Follow me, because we're keeping this practice true to its roots. There are other true root workers on this app. The Broken Prophet is another one. He's one of my favorites. Y'all are allowing people to gentrify a practice that has been with our people for a really long time, and I am sick of it. So I will correct misinformation every time I see it, because like I said, my family has been practicing this publicly since at least 1921, but we have record of them practicing it before then, way before then. So that's over 100 to 150 years of knowledge, at least in my family. So do with that what you want, and yeah, let's stop introducing these other concepts into hoodoo that clearly have no place. I am all for updating hoodoo as a millennial root worker. That is my goal, to blend tradition with the modern times, but not in this way, not at the risk of damaging a practice that is very sacred to me and my family.